Japan, Part 39. Well, the role of these organizations is not to be original. It is not that the Japanese lack creativity to be unique, for in some priority areas like forecasting and analysis of energy problems, the Japanese have in fact conducted high-quality original research. The task of the Japanese think tank is to serve as an information sweeper, bringing in all the best knowledge in the world on certain issues. The Institute summarized the information not to form conclusions or even to play individual analytic virtuosity, but to suggest a variety of possible approaches potentially useful to their sponsoring organization. What the sponsor buys in a research center is not the beautifully prepared definitive major report, but continuing access at an informal as well as formal level to relevant information on important pending issues. The researchers are generally not identified with any political point of view. They do not defend particular intellectual positions. They accept their service role of providing all the facts, ideas, vision that might conceivably be useful on a given issue. What weakness of ministry-sponsored research institutes is the parochialism which stems from the specific ministerial interest. In the early 1970s, the government set up National Institute of Research Advancement, NIRA, to provide inter-ministry coordination and to see the large issues would be dealt with in integrated fashions, not simply from the points of view of the specific ministries. NIRA makes an effort to coordinate with the selection of topics and to guide the divisions of the labor between various think tanks under different ministries, so that all important topics received rounded treatment. Some think tanks are temporary creations that can be closed down depending on their performance record and the needs the government sponsors. Those with an expandable core of permanent staff are given assurance of long-term support by the appropriate government agencies. A small number of the substantial research groups, most similar to large American ones like Nomura Research Institute, NRI, Mitsubishi Research Institute, MRI, and the Japan Economic Research Institute, JERI, meet the needs for the sustained quality research. They have secure private government funding and a permanent research staff. When an issue becomes salient, competing research projects are assigned to several research institutes. But when issues become less important, then the government terminates contracts with the less effective think tanks. In short, think tanks, like most information gathering units in Japan, draw on resources throughout the world, orient themselves to the general and specific missions in defined policy-related areas, adjust to current needs of the sponsors, and digest the information flowing to them to make it useful to government decisions makers. Company information strategy. Individual company sponsors information gathering activities with no less enthusiasm than government ministries. Some American companies have programs in training and information gathering, not totally different, but on the average, Japanese companies collect and process information more thoroughly than their foreign counterparts.